Welcome to my new MP4 player, MP3 player. It is the 5th generation, which I think is simply fantastic. The best of the ones I have on there. What we got right here is a camera, 1.3 megapixel. We've got, this is going to be touch. You get to see it. The bottom's the same, top's the same. Screen's a little bit bigger. It's a 2-inch screen. Let's turn it on and get it started. You flick it on just like the other one, but there's a new little feature there, is that once you flick it on, you hold the play button and then it starts. And there we go. The screen's going to be a little white and fuzzy, but you'll get the gist of what's going on. You could do as a walkthrough. As you can see, that's kind of tough. But as we walk through, you'll definitely get the gist of it. You'll get to see how it works, and you get to see what you can do. As you can see, you got little scrolling videos along the bottom of there, and right here, as you can see, you got the touch scroll, which is up and down. So this is how you work. You go always, if you go to the left, it goes down, and then you put it on here and it goes right. So always make sure you pick up your thumb or your finger to switch directions. And you can also use the forward and backward to go in different directions. So let's start out with music. As you can see, my chubby fingers have a little bit difficulty with this. So let's go to music. Click on music. Okay, you're going to have all kinds of options here. You're going to have music, artist. You can go by the album, genre. It brings up all on there. Directory list, record list, star level, tag list. We're going to go to all music. And I'll show you a few things on all music. As you can see, then again, it's scrolling up and down my finger. As you got 2 songs there, here's the options. You hit the middle button. It's going to be hit and play. That's a lot of your main button. As you can see, it brings up the song, brings up playing the song. What you can do is shake it, and it goes to the next song, which is fantastic. I love that, man. You can do all kinds of stuff with this. As you're in the screen, take and hold this middle button. That's going to bring up your menu screen. You're going to have repeat. That's where your shuffle is, and you shuffle all your songs you have in that playlist. You have equalizer. You set sound, variable speed, lyric display, add bookmark, and add to my list. Which, when you're in this menu and you're on that song, you hit add to my list, and bam, brings up another 5 playlist. And what you can do is you can decide to put it on whatever playlist you want to put it on. And you hit select. You see a check mark next to it, and it's there. And hit menu to go back. And then you have delete file and information. So, just let you know, don't double click on those check marks, because you end up putting that song in 3 or 4 times in there, and you don't want to do that, and it becomes a pain in the butt to delete. But there's the music right there. As you turn, it turns up and down, shakes and changes song, which I think is freaking awesome. A little delay there, but a lot of times it's just bam, bam. All depends on how it decides to be that second. And you hit menu, it takes you back. Menu takes you back, and then we're going to go to videos. Works the same way. You go to directory list, internal memory, and you'll see the AVI video there. You're going to need a converter to convert that. As you can see right there, it's got the beginning of a play of a movie, but it's just a preview, which it'll be on yours when you get it. But as soon as you get learn to get those converted, it'll be fantastic. But you're going to need software for that. Then hit menu back, menu back, menu back. You can see one now playing. Again, I'll show you again. This. Alright, we're going to go to photos. Photos works the same way. I don't have any in here, but photo works the same way. FM radio. As you can see, you can get your stations. You could hold the button down here. In the middle, it brings up the menu inside of it. You do auto search, station list, FM band. That's only if you only change that if you're actually in Japan, because there's only two bands on that. You can record quality, which is it's awesome. You can sit there and record songs that you hear on the radio that you like, and then you can put them on your playlist. And then hit menu to go back, menu to back. Camera. Alright. Now here is a great new feature. You turn it sideways to take your pictures. Just watch your finger in the back because that's where the camera's at. And to take pictures, you just simply, bam, simply hit play. And that does it. Not that middle one, because that'll just going to bring up your menu, which is going to show brightness, balance, exposure mode, special effects, save path, resolution, shutter sound, and date stamp, which is awesome. So that's the camera. Takes 1.3 megapixels, which is you know, with the device, it's pretty good. And then you got video camera. Brings that up. Works the same way. You hit play, and it starts recording. See that right down there? Bam. You can sit there and record all kinds of different stuff. Here, I can't really aim in my fingers. Oh, there's my fingers in front of it. See? That's the one thing you just got to pay attention to. But hit play to stop. You also have menu. It's saved file. And then you have menu, and it also brings up the same kind of menu that you have for the camera. Hit menu back, and you got extras, settings. Let me go through, let me check out the extras for you. You got stopwatch, calculator, calendar, ebook, recordings, and a game snake, which is really not that entertaining. And then you have settings. You got date, time, display, the brightness of it, power saving. I'd always recommend to go to power saving and knock the sleep as long as you can, because that way it's not going to sleep on you. You have language and advanced. You pop back. Now I'm going to show you how to put it into the computer, how you can get your songs on there. There we go. Sorry about that. You got it all hooked up, just it says connected, and all you do is you're going to see, you're going to have the autoplay pop up on the screen, and then you're going to see there's an easier way just to flux through here. As you see down here, you can't see on the screen there, but it's going to be open file folder to view. You can go in there and manually delete everything or whatever you can from the system, or for some reason if you load a video or a song and it's not in the right file, you can go in there and adjust it and move it to the file you want to on the device from the computer, which is a really nice feature. That way you can't, you know, you're not hopping around moving stuff around in there. You can do that on here as well. But yeah, that's what I found, because that helps me out when I was moving some of the stuff around to get in the proper folder. And then it's gonna pop up to Windows Media Player, and then you're going to sync, and it's all gonna always load up as the F. As you can see, I've had a couple different ones in here testing with Fs. Now it's synced. As you can see, up in the corner, it's reading 14.6 gigabytes left. That's because of some of the video and the regular software takes some place. But you definitely got plenty of memory in there to mess with. So all you do is you go under here, and under the F, it's always going to show the F. It'll give you an option to name it. And you go in here to, you know, you can do the shuffle, set up sync, set up how you want the syncs, and see what songs you want to sync in there, and everything else. So I'm not going to do that right now because I'm not going to load everything on here, but it loads all that stuff in here in a matter of minutes, and then you can go in and set it up whatever you want on the device. As you can see, it stays connected just like that. I mean, all else fails, I want to tell you about is, you know, menu is the back room, the back button, this is select, and if it cuts out, you know, decides to sleep on you and you can't get, usually you can hit this button for a second and come back on. If it doesn't, just hold on to the play button. And again, remember that even though you flick the switch on, you still have to hold the play button to get it rolling. But once you get this device, I'm really excited about it. So enjoy it, because it's worth it. Thank you very much.